Yeah.
She's like, Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, why don't you put something over it or whatever she said. And she's like,
just about to, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Alicia
Silverstone.
That is my favorite fucking movie.
And it's also very iconic.
It's my number one favorite. Honestly, I would have to admit it's my number one favorite fucking movie. I think it used to be my favorite fucking movie. My favorite fucking movie.
Out of everything.
Used to be Hedwig. Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Gotcha.
And I still love that movie, but there's just something about Clueless that's so like...
Well, you think about it and it's kind of campy, but not really.
It is in a sense. Oh, careful.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I just don't want it to move.
Oh, no, you got it. No, I'm just over here like doing that. It's kind of campy, but it's also like, I don't know. It's iconic.
It is iconic.
If you think of like the outfits that anyone wears today, if they were wearing those, you would not automatically like go Clueless.
Yeah.
See.
It's so fucking iconic. And I don't know, it just makes me happy. Every time I watch that movie.
To me, Clueless is like white chicks. It's like Mean Girls. It'll never go out of fashion. And you could rewatch the movie and you never get tired of it. Yeah. And Hot Chick too sometimes. I remember Hot Chick too.
Hot Chicks is funny. I need to watch that again soon.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I just watched it the other day.
Okay, I'm gonna do another introduction.
Welcome back to the lounge. It's recording, right?
Oh my god.
Or it's not.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Scarred me, girl. Scarred.
Don't be scared.
Oh, scarred.
It's okay.
I'm still scarred. Ooh, what are you doing, girl?
Speaking of slut pop.
Ooh, that's a perfect intro, though.
Speaking of slut pop.
That is a perfect intro. I saw her come out of that room right now, y'all.
I know. I didn't do anything. I'm Steve. My pronouns are he, him, they, them. And this is Jose.
Yes. Pronouns, he, him, his, she, her, hers as well.
This is the Starship Lounge.
We're back.
We're back.
Speaking of this lovely, not EP, mixtape. With our lovely Queen Kim Petras, which many of y'all already know, and if you don't, definitely have to get to know.
It's time to get to know her.
Yes. Very sex positive album, EP, mixtape. It's just hot tracks, is what it is. Like, this makes the club go wild, that makes you just feel that beat, that vibe, and just like feel yourself kind of thing.
Is Riches playing this yet on the dance floor? Have they played it yet? I want to know, because
they should, and if they don't,
I'm gonna be there. I need to go.
Yeah, we do.
Just want to
I'm pretty sure.
And you're off weekends now. Let's go dancing.
We totally can.
We gotta go dancing.
That second dance floor in Riches definitely has the EDM pop. The front should play it too, so we're down.
The back one. Yeah, the back one's always more EDM, and the front one's more like hip hop usually.
Hip hop, yes. I do both. I'm versatile.
Isn't it sad that we only have one club to go to now, like one dance club?
Kind of, yes, because I'm like, other ones just, they've changed a lot. But I will take gossip. Gossip's been in a while.
Okay, when did you start going out? What year was it?
What year was it? When I turned 22. So...
Like, when did you start going out to gay clubs?
Like when I was 22, because when I turned 21, I'm 31 now, so 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Approximately 10 years ago is when I started hitting my first gay clubs, and I felt like I definitely had more options back then.
Yeah, because you had,
I had the rail, or brass rail back then.
Oh yeah, the rail's still there though.
But it's changed, but it's not bad, it's different. No shade, no tea.
No tea, no shade.
There's also Flicks that actually has good music, because I have been hitting that.
So we're in 2022, so that would have been 2012. Oh, so you weren't around. You weren't going out when there was
Numbers was still around. I did go to Numbers.
Was Numbers still around in 2012?
Numbers was about to kind of like...
Was it on its way out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I went to their actual like grand closing, if you will. That was my first time.
So you did
Numbers.
get a little bit of. So you
got Numbers.
You got a little bit of Numbers.
Okay. I've dabbled here and there. I've definitely been around.
See, when I was growing up. So for you it was 10 years ago. For me it was 20 years ago. Oh my God. I was going to Numbers and the Flame.
Which I never met.
He didn't meet the Flame. The Flame was more of a lesbian club.
So we used to have two outside of Gossip then.
Yeah,
the Flame.
Yeah, it was more of like a lesbian club, like a place for lesbians to go dancing.
Yeah. I feel like we need more of them too.
Yeah, but it seemed like the gay men always take it over,
which is good in the sense that like you're like, okay, it's part of the community, but it also is not good because then I have lesbian friends and I feel like the only places they usually hit up is either tavern for food and then they'll go next door to gossip.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just in general though. Like I don't think California has too many lesbian bars, so we definitely need more. Just saying.
Always. More
so the Flame bars. Used to be one then.
Yeah. It used to be a lesbian club. I mean, that's how I think that's what they were pushing for in the beginning. And I don't know, how it evolved and what happened towards the end. But like that, I'm pretty sure that's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Where was the Flame located then?
It was right across the street from Numbers.
Okay.
Right across
literally,
the street. I think the sign is still there that says Flame on it. Is it still there?
I don't know.
Does anybody know if the sign is still there? Because I know it was there for a long time before. Those Egyptian apartments?
See, yeah.
It was like right in front there. So I want to...
Because I parked across the street from Numbers when I went.
Is the sign still there? I don't even know now.
That's crazy. So you hit up Flame, so that was definitely something that was not around when I was around.
That was fun. So sometimes I'd go back and forth.
Okay.
I'd go to Numbers. Excuse me, I've had a few shots of tequila tonight. Sunday. And sometimes I'd go to Numbers, and if I wasn't feeling it, I'd run across the street to the Flame and see what was going on there. Or sometimes we'd go back and forth. Like I remember,
was there a cover charge to these places before?
I know Numbers had one. I'm sure there was.
Yeah. So you just kind of get stamped on one, pay for it, get stamped, go to the other place, pay for it, get stamped, and then you could just jump back and forth type of thing. Gotcha.
You got it. He knows. But yeah,
rule of thumb, I guess.
It was a fun time, in Hillcrest. I feel like because you had more options as far as clubs go. And when I say club, to me a club is is a place where you go dancing.
Not like
a bar,
Moe's,
which is more drinking.
Bar.
Yeah,
drink or eat.
But yeah. So now we only have Riches. We didn't, and I guess Gossip Girl has dancing.
It's more of the dancing stuff because it's not really a restaurant that I could think of.
Yeah.
But you're right. Mm-hmm. That's kind of it, other than the Rail, because that's still more of it's still an eatery during the day, but at night it doesn't really cater food at all. It's all about the club, but it's just not what it used to be.
Yeah.
So it honestly boils down to just Riches as an actual dance club where we should be hearing Kim Petras, and I'm pretty sure they played. I'd like to think. I don't know. I've been there, but I haven't been to the EDM portion. I stay in the hip hop sometimes. Mm-hmm. In all honesty.
So do you prefer dancing to hip hop over EDM?
I do typically, just because for me the EDM I can only do so much of just dancing up and down by myself.
It's the same thing. Over and over.
And I'm not really a big raver either. I mean, I did go to one rave really in my heydays, in my younger days, more youthful days.
You're still youthful.
So I still appreciate the music for sure, but it's just not something that I'm I gravitate towards right away. But with Kim I do, but that's just because I feel like she's more pop too. Which is a little different. Yeah. Our queen. Our queen slut.
Look at this.
That's what's up.
We actually made this for the video. Yes. It doesn't exist.
We had to. Submitted edition. I'm just kidding.
But I just love feeling the tangible
was something like unboxing the way we used to purchase CDs before iTunes and digital was a thing.
What was the first CD you ever bought?
Well, actually I go way back. The first cassette.
Oh.
Exactly. I did cassettes. So Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again was definitely one of the first cassettes I had for...
Was that the whole cassette or was it a single?
No, it was the whole cassette.
It was the whole cassette.
Yeah, she definitely had the blonde curly hair and she's going through that the beaded door entry kind of thing.
You know what that reminds me of is the Pussycat Dolls. What was that? Where they lose buttons?
Yeah, lose my button. They're going through that.
Remember, I feel like it's the same background.
Literally, because it was kind of those bejeweled oranges, yellows kind of thing, golds, a stamp. That was my first cassette for English music, music in English.
So, you bought it when it came out?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I had my parents buy it because obviously I couldn't buy it on my own type of thing. I must have been.
Let's see.
Maybe.
When did that come out?
So yeah, let's do the math. If
Yeah,
I can bring that up.
Let's look at the year. What year was that? Fuck.
Because then we'll know an exact precise time as to like what my age was. Not my Google activity, but I don't want to watch that. Trust me.
Can I ask you something?
Ask
Is your first language Spanish?
My first language is Spanish, yes.
Because I love how you always say like, what do you say?
Yeah, it's just like my little like Spanglish that I throw in everywhere.
Though. I fucking love that.
Thank you.
I fucking love that.
Oops, I did it again.
And don't ever stop doing that, please.
I will not.
Love that. I just.
Okay, so here's the album.
Came out in.
And this one that I'm talking about, and this one came out in 2000.
So you'd have been 10 years old?
I was 10.
How cute!
Yes, I was like 1999 to 2000, so either 9 or 10. Yeah, I had my parents buy it.
I love that. You were 10 years old and you were like, Mom, Dad, please buy me this CD.
Yes, I need the cassette back then.
I need our cassette tape. I need this cassette tape.
So I feel like
they were still making cassette tapes in 2000.
They still were. So my first cassette though, let me pull up to see which one it was out of this. Tierra Noche, I think was, yeah, this is my first cassette. So I was 6 years old when I got my first cassette.
And who is this?
This is actually a Mexican pop singer named Faye, if anyone knows. Faye, she was definitely like very preliminary. The genre I would say would be like dance electronic, but very pop still. So it wasn't like full like underground, anything like that. So yeah, I was 6 when I had my first cassette, and this was the first one that I purchased in Spanish, and the first one in English. And the first one in English was definitely Britney Spears. So this was the album.
Is this a man or a woman?
This is a woman. Faye, Tierra la Noche. So this is what she looks like now. I mean, not that anyone can see really, but that's her now.
Oh, okay.
So she's 48 now. Yes.